The other big wide receiver shakeup was Amari Cooper to the Bills. And this is another case of that wide receiver, very talented wide receiver, going from a bad QB situation over in Cleveland to one of the best in Josh Allen and Buffalo. I think Amari especially is a really, really good fit with the Bills after they lost Stephon Diggs. Because while the Bills, they got off to a really good start to begin the year, there were a lot of questions before the season in terms of, their wide receiver depth. Who's Josh Allen going to be throwing this ball to? Because they went and got rid of Stephon Diggs. They wouldn't pay him all that money, right? And it became a situation where Josh Allen is one of the most talented quarterbacks in the league, but he doesn't really have that many weapons on the offensive end besides, maybe Dalton Kincaid at the tight end position. Khalil Shakir looks solid, but that's about it, and we don't expect him to take a huge leap as a number one. And, speaking of that, he only had 2 receptions for 19 yards this past game. I do think he'll be better than that. And so for the Bills, you really needed a wide receiver because this is your Super Bowl window. You have Josh Allen playing at an MVP level, and you can make arguments about the turnovers he's had in years past. He's been better about that this year. And, he can, even when he had those turnovers, he can make up for it by just the offensive production he gives you and all the touchdowns combined, right? It kind of zeroes it out. So Josh Allen is a very, very elite quarterback in this league, and he's got to have someone to throw to. And Shakir, he's solid, but he's a lot better number 2 than he is a number 1. And so Amari Cooper's going to be able to come in and be that number 1, and that is only a good thing for the Bills. I think they're 4-2 right now, but their prospects are going to look even better after this trade. Because that 4-2 start, at least for me, was kind of surprising just by virtue of you didn't have the offensive weapons that really Josh Allen would maybe need to let his offensive game do as well as it has in years past. But no, they got off to a really good start, and that's going to be even better with Amari Cooper. I think he's a great fit for the Bills to slot in at that number 1 wide receiver slot. And the Bills could make a run this year. And we say that every year, it seems like, but they consistently have good regular seasons, and then maybe they fall short in the playoffs. But now, this team, as we've seen from the first couple weeks, it's really solid all around. It's not reliant on the Allen to Diggs connection, which was kind of their downfall sometimes in years past. No, you've got a really good core around him, and you just need that one piece to put it all together. And Amari Cooper, they're betting on him to be that guy, and I can absolutely see the vision.